ruins of that spire you're attempting to approach was raised here by none other than the immortal alchemist himself, Caphras. He swayed the king with promises of immortality, but unfortunately for the king, Caphras' true intentions laid elsewhere. Bringing the evil god Hadum into this world required the most evil of acts, the ritual sacrifice of pure and innocent lives. It is fortunate that the ritual ended in failure, but the power that lingers in these ruins of pure black stones remains strong. The souls trapped within are bound here, waiting for one who can free them of the chains that eternally bind them. My name is Croxus of Whale, proud knight of Kron. I dared speak out before the king, and for that, I was executed. The reason Gear froze at the sight of the Phantom Knight is because my flesh was imprisoned by his hands. I too have waited a long time for this. For you who shall break the chains of vengeance.
Why did you stop so abruptly? The ladies are waiting. Hurry and climb the ladder. Adventurers first.
You've returned, adventurer. We were worried that you had suffered some kind of accident.
Do you know how—
Wow, that's impressive, I guess. But why were you kicked out again?
After all I've done, you're not thinking of leaving me behind, are you? I mean, honestly speaking, our whole situation didn't sit right with me. We're all suffering from ghostly nightmares at night while being bloodied and bruised from brawling with goblins during the day, all for the sake of protecting some tiny piece of land with some rundown ruins. What are we putting our lives at stake for? A man's life is precious to him, innit? I felt I'd earned a bonus of sorts. Just so happened the men who caught me pilfering the captain's room didn't agree. You happy now? Let's get a move on. To the Chamber of Secrets over yonder. Oh, we can relax a bit now. The spire is right above us. Everyone's too afraid of the Phantom Knight's curse to approach here anyway.
Huh? What is that chest you've been lugging around? And that scroll? What on earth? This is... Caphras' own handwriting! This... Can summon forth the Phantom Knight, you say? Oh, let me see that. Where's... Oh! Doom Fuhura Kahaliak? This can't be... This scroll bears the orders of Hadum, the god of darkness! The words on the scroll mean nothing if the king isn't the one to speak them. The Phantom Knight only heeds his call. And he's been gone ages. His kingdom in ruin. And even the kingdom that came after. All trace of him gone. No. Do you think...
The dreams I've dreamt thus far can't be mere coincidence. The blood that flows in my veins may rouse the night to my call.
Hold on. You're not some legendary adventurer like your grandpa or your great-uncle Lancelot. Are you sure this'll work?
Coincidence and fate are two sides of the same coin. As grandfather likes to say when he's on a hot streak in Yar. Eileen, stand at the altar and read aloud the scroll's incantation. Then I, bearer of royal blood, shall call upon the Phantom Knight. As for your role, adventurer, please take down the Phantom Knight.
Father, do you think I can do this? grudging sword to something greater. O knight who's pledged unyielding devotion to Prague.
I, a Bartali, summon thee by thine oath. Hatum Vura, Kaheliak. The spire has finally opened.
Look there! My word! A relic of Caphras lies right before my eyes. Oh, never thought I'd beat Clorens to such a sight.
No time to stand gawking. Hurry! To the spire with you. Take the ladies. Me?
Understood. Then, let us ascend this tragic spire.
This is the place. Just like in Emma's dreams. This is amazing.
Because of my ancestor, King Noir III, and his collusion with the immortal alchemist Caphras, the poor souls that befell their wicked plot called out to me.
Now has finally come the time to bring peace to their endless suffering. Go on. Oh my word, it's beautiful.
I'm sorry. I pray you find peace.
What is this light? I don't sense any sadness, but rather warmth. Like home. Except without Florence.
Could it be the stories left by the freed souls? Their sentiments of gratitude for not forgetting about them. This light must be a gift for all of us. I believe it's time we return, back to our ordinary lives.
It's Emma! What did I tell you? Hey, Emma! What are you doing here?
Nothing. Adventurer, thanks again. Because of you, I was able to wash away some of my ancestral sins.
So here you are.
Our house has waited a long time for this moment. For the breaker of chains who freed those souls. I misjudged you as little more than a greenhorn playing an adventurer.
And I thought I'd found the perfect partner in tomfoolery.
I never would have guessed you to be the one to save our village.
I'm sorry, Igor. This doesn't seem fishy to you. That man who gave the black stones to Red Nose and Kiev.
Oh, come on, Doc. I mean, the foul mood has finally been chased from Velia. And besides, this poor adventurer must be starving by now. Right, Emma?
Mm-hmm. Adventurer, if it's all right with you, it would be our honor to treat you to a simple meal.
Oh, adventurer, you've arrived. You must be starving.
It's not much, but we've prepared what we have as best we could.
Well, well, look who it is. The personal guest of Grand Chamberlain Jardine himself.
Oh my! Are you leaving for Hydel? My goodness. I hear all the men there are gorgeous. I'm so jealous.
I guess Velia pales in comparison.
Well, Velia is homely enough for me.
Homely?
Deliver this directly to Lady Emma. She need know the truth of her grandfather. Despite his aloof demeanor, there's none in all the land who cares for her quite like he does. Infiltrating the forest in that preposterous goblin get-up. All at the command of the chief, for her sake. He sought any means that might rid her of her nightmares, at any cost. Well, look who it is! Who thought I'd see you again? It is I, Grusha, the Goblin. Ridiculously good looking, ain't I? Well, take a good look now, because I'm leaving Velia. There's no longer any goblin threat, thanks to you. Though that hasn't put a stop to her ladyship's nightmares. It truly does pain me to see her suffer so. And so I've made up my mind. Like you, I too shall head out into the world to broaden my horizons, leaving a feeble scout, and someday returning a knight to watch over her ladyship. I have you to thank for this as well. I hope we meet again. Until then, May hope light your way through the toughest of times.
Halt! There will be an inspection. Just playing with you. It's a joke. I'm Kirkley, affiliated with Heidel. It's a pleasure to meet you. You don't seem to be from Balanos. Are you an adventurer? Trade with Velia, Heidel's roads are busier than ever. Are you headed to Serendia? May I ask the purpose of your visit? Ah, I recognize the Domungot seal. Please head over to the Northern Guard camp. Oh, and there's a wagon that's running behind schedule. I'd appreciate it if you keep an eye out for it on the way.
Right, Mass. Gods above. What's to be done? My little girl was gonna be worried sick. First it was those damn goblins, and now imps are running about with pickaxes. Oh, for the love of... Oh, an adventurer. Oh, you couldn't have come at a better time. If it's not too much trouble, could you gather some logs to fix my wagon? Thieves will pick my wagon clean of wares if I leave it unattended. Please say you help me. I promise I'll return a favour. I'm sure my daughter's already worried sick about her old man. The quicker I can return home, the better. Yeah, this should be more than enough. I'll get it fixed up quick and head on home. You're headed to Idle, right? I'd keep an eye out for imps coming from the mines if I were you. Oh, you'd think that hero taking down Red Nose and Gearth would set things straight. But there's always something in there. I heard the Northern Guard camp is hiring sword arms. If you need a job, I'd reckon that's your best bet. You would certainly be a welcome sight. Adventurers of your caliber are hard to come by.
By the gods! Where have all the elite soldiers of Greater Serendia gone? Did they really just give us all the greenhorns? Here of all places! Hey, you good-for-nothing louts! Call yourselves soldiers when you can't even handle a few imps with pickaxes! Hey, you good-for-nothing louts! Call yourselves soldiers when you can't even handle... Ah, you must be the guest Lady Jarrett spoke of. Here's your pass. It will allow you entry into Heidel. Someday they'll send me some real fighters. Can't very well make a slug into a soldier now, can I? As you can see, it's a bloody mess. Damn those imps. They used to be peaceful, obedient workers. Since we struck black stone in the mines, they've gone completely mad. The sweet fruits of our labor turned to ash in our mouths, as they say. Those in power, knowingly or not, constantly demanded more from our mine. And for our protection, they dispatched nothing but these unseasoned whelps. Look, you're Lady Jarrett's guest, so I'd rather you stay safe. Best not keep her ladyship waiting if you can help it.
By Ellie, mine! Could that be the one who toppled Red Nose and Gear? The saviour of Con Castle? The breaker of chains? Aye, you do justice to the rumours. You're exactly as they say. Wow! Can I shake your hand? It's such an honour.
Wow! To think that fabled adventurer would be before us. I hate to ask this of a hero, but we could really use your help before you go. For the one who felled the Phantom Knight in a single blow, this should be a mere walk in the park. Help us put our troubles in the mind to rest, would you? These greenhorn will drive me to an early grave if the imps don't get me first. Help us put our...
Wait! You! Don't hit me! I am not as tough as Red Nose! You beat Big Red Nose! Everyone knows you beat him! Please, don't hurt me! Red Nose was wicked, but we're not! We were wrongly punished. We're not against working. We will like it, in fact. But they refuse to feed us. We were exploded? No, exported? Exploited! Yes, we were exploited! Chemkus made us work without food. Look how weak we've become. If not for the workers who took pity on us, we would have starved to death. We're still so hungry. We have food! Now we work! Imps who don't work don't get food! No, wait. We will be exploited again. Please, stop Chemkus from terrorizing us, like you did with Red Nose. Pay? Like how Red Nose paid? Oh, I knew we could put our trust in you, adventurer. We have food! Now...
Felt like I waited forever and a day for you to return. How did your venture fare? The boss? You're saying you made that beast see reason? Huh? Why are you giving me that look? Well, you know how underpaid government workers are. I'm sure you understand my situation. Ah, right. I'll get that letter pen right away. Got any paper on you? Camp's fresh out. The Duke of Serendia's seal? Why, Elion, you're full of surprises, aren't you? Let's see. Right, I'll just emphasize this bit here. Oh, yes, I'll make sure I remember that. Yes, yes, that should do it. Here you go. If you meet Lady Jarette and the Grand Chamberlain, be sure to let them know old Chemkus has the North well under control. I'd expect more understanding from someone like you. We're all just trying to make our way in the world.
It's a pleasure to see you again. I never had the opportunity to thank you for your heroic deeds in Balanos. Yes, I heard you resolved many troubles in Balanos while I was away. My daughter extends her deepest thanks. She often felt overshadowed by her sister. Yet now, her letters are bursting with a newfound confidence. There's something I wanted to show you. I've been comparing the observational notes sent by Eileen. There's something I wanted to show you. I've been...
Recently, with the mining of black stones from the nearby quarry, creatures contaminated by the black stones had begun appearing.
So you're Eden's walking relic. I'm Yaz. Wanna be friends? I've never been friends with a relic before, living or otherwise.
Yaz, we promised to mind our manners to outsiders.
I am being nice. Besides, I've got a feeling we'll see each other a lot more.
All the pumpkins here have transformed.
Don't get too close.
This doesn't bode well.
The widespread appearance of these things seems to coincide with the incident at the stone chamber.
Huh? Is it saying something?
Speaks. Yes.
It said, "Our Lord will fulfill our wish." Also, our blood-red Lord lies buried here.
Blood red?
Master?
A symbol of Hexa. Could it be Belmorn? Creator of the Shadow Knights. A name I've not heard in a long time. These events are connected to Belmorn, the king of ancient Hexa.
The Knights of Dawn defeated the King of Hexa and the evil god Kazaka 150 years ago, didn't they? That ancient kingdom lies in ruin, leagues from here. Why would something of Hexa be here in Serendia?
I agree. We should not take this lightly. I shall consult Freyro and Glish.
I'll rendezvous with our society contact, then make my way to Coronda Ridge.
Make certain you do, Owen. You're the only one who can verify the power of the relic.
Eden, don't underestimate the dangers of Coronda Ridge. Make sure you bring Yaz along to protect you. You'll protect each other.
Yaz, honestly, is that necessary? I'd rather fight Belmorn alone, blindfolded even.
Huh? Who needs protecting? I don't want to fight Belmorn. I'll just go with you, Orwin. Oh, hey, Orwin! Where are you going? Wait for me!
So, adventurer, what is it that brings you all the way to Serendia? So, adventurer, what is it that brings you all the way to Serendia? The golden lion of Serendia. He's not someone you should overlook. I sense a peculiar energy here, not unlike your black spirit. Please tread with caution. It's still somehow different. I trust you to take care of yourself, but never let the black spirit take over.